The tennis world is buzzing. Filipino fans are celebrating like never before. Eala, the 21-year-old Filipina sensation, has officially joined one of the biggest WTA events of the year. The Mubadala DC Open in Washington, D.C. isn't just any tournament, it's a WTA 500 event with a massive $1.06 million prize pool. And the field is absolutely stacked. Some of the biggest names in women's tennis will be competing. Venus Williams, the 7-time Grand Slam champion, Jessica Pegula, the world number 3, Naomi Osaka, the 4-time Grand Slam champion, Jasmine Paolini, the 2024 Wimbledon finalist, Elina Svitolina, Marta Kostyuk, and many more. For Eala, this is a golden opportunity, a chance to test herself against the best, a chance to prove that she belongs among the elite, a chance to take the next step in her incredible journey. Today on Topspin, we are breaking down the massive news, the star-studded field, and why Filipino fans are celebrating like never before. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell. The Mubadala DC Open is one of the most prestigious events on the WTA Tour. Held annually in Washington, D.C., the tournament attracts some of the best players in the world. The 2026 edition is no exception. The field is stacked with Grand Slam champions, former world number ones, and some of the most exciting young talent on the tour. For Eala, this is a golden opportunity to test herself against the best, a chance to prove that she belongs among the elite. The tournament's $1.06 million prize pool makes it one of the most lucrative events on the WTA Tour. The ranking points on offer are also significant. A deep run at the DC Open could push Eala even higher in the WTA rankings, potentially into the top 25. This is the kind of tournament that can define a career, and Eala is ready to seize the moment. She's been training hard, and her confidence is sky high after her historic Wimbledon run. The opportunity to compete on such a big stage is exactly what she needs to continue her rapid ascent in the tennis world. Eala's entry into the main draw was confirmed by the Philippine Tennis Association and her coaching team at the Rafa Nadal Academy. The confirmation sparked celebrations across the Philippines. Filipino fans who have been following Eala's journey with passion and pride are eager to see her compete against the world's best. The tournament is scheduled to run from July 27th to August 2nd, giving Eala a chance to showcase her talent on one of the biggest stages in tennis. The timing works perfectly as she builds towards the U.S. Open, the final Grand Slam of the year. The DC Open is also an important warm-up for the U.S. Open. The tournament provides players with valuable match practice on hard courts, the surface used at Flushing Meadows. Eala will use the tournament to fine-tune her game and build momentum ahead of the U.S. Open. The opportunity to compete against the likes of Pegula, Svitolina, and Osaka will be invaluable experience for the young Filipina. She has already proven she can compete with the best on grass. Now she has the chance to do the same on hard courts. Eala's participation in the DC Open is also a testament to her growing status in the sport. She is no longer just a promising junior, she's a legitimate contender on the WTA Tour. Her presence in the draw adds excitement and intrigue to the tournament. Filipino fans are expected to turn out in force, as they have at other tournaments around the world. The Eala effect will be on full display in Washington, D.C. As Eala herself once said, Filipinos have a strong sense of community, and when one of us succeeds, we have that common sense of pride. This pride will be evident as the Filipino community rallies behind their hero once again. The Mubadala DC Open field is one of the strongest in recent memory. Some of the biggest names in women's tennis will be competing for the title. For Eala, this is an incredible opportunity to test herself against the best. The field includes Venus Williams, the 7-time Grand Slam champion and former world number 1. Williams has been a trailblazer in the sport and is a role model for players like Eala. The two have already partnered in doubles at the Bad Homburg Open, forming a bond that Eala will cherish. Now they will compete on the same court in singles, a chance for Eala to learn from one of the greatest players in history. Jessica Pegula, the world number 3, will also be competing. Pegula is one of the most consistent players on the WTA Tour and has been a fixture in the top 10 for years. Her powerful game and tactical intelligence make her a formidable opponent. A match against Pegula would be a huge test for Eala, providing her with an opportunity to measure herself against the best. Elina Svitolina, the former world number 3, is another name on the entry list. Svitolina has won 20 WTA titles and has reached the semifinals of Wimbledon. She is a fierce competitor and a player who has been in Eala's position before. Naomi Osaka, the four-time Grand Slam champion, will also be in the draw. Naomi has been one of the most dominant players in the sport over the past decade. Her power and athleticism make her a threat to win any tournament. A potential match between Eala and Osaka would be a marquee event, drawing massive attention from fans and media around the world. Jasmine Paolini, who defeated Eala in Wimbledon, is also in the field. Paolini is a 2024 Wimbledon finalist and a player who has proven she can compete at the highest level. Eala will be eager to avenge her Wimbledon loss and show how much she has improved since their last meeting. The field also features rising stars like Marta Kostyuk, Diana Schneider, and Anna Kalinskaya. These players represent the new generation of women's tennis, and their presence in the draw adds to the excitement of the tournament. Eala will be competing against players of her own generation, a chance to prove that she is the best of the bunch. The field at the DC Open is a who's who of women's tennis. For Eala, the opportunity to compete against these players is invaluable. She will learn from the experience and grow as a player. The tournament is a chance for her to make a statement and announce her arrival on the biggest stage. The presence of Venus Williams at the DC Open is particularly significant for Eala. The two have already formed a bond, having partnered in doubles at the Bad Homburg Open. The Mubadala DC Open confirmed the pairing through its official Instagram account, adding further buzz to the upcoming hardcourt season. That experience was invaluable for Eala, giving her a chance to learn from one of the greatest players in history. "Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought that I'd have the privilege of competing alongside you on court," Eala wrote of her experience playing with Venus. Venus has spoken about her admiration for Eala. She has described the young Filipina as a great competitor and has praised her fighting spirit. The bond between the two players is genuine, and it is likely that Venus will offer words of encouragement to Eala at the DC Open. The presence of a mentor like Venus could be a significant advantage for Eala as she navigates the challenges of the tournament. The two will also team up again in the doubles event, giving them another chance to build chemistry on the court. Eala has spoken about the impact that Venus has had on her career. Venus is such a trailblazer and continues to do so much and has done so much for the sport. I like to say that women's tennis has been a trailblazer for women's sports, and she is a big part of why that is. Eala's admiration for Venus is evident, and the bond they have formed is a testament to the power of mentorship. The DC Open will also be a chance for Eala to compete alongside her idol. While they may be opponents on the court, they share a mutual respect that transcends competition. Eala will be determined to make a good impression, not just on the fans, but on the legend who has taken her under her wing. The tournament is a chance for her to show Venus how much she has grown and to prove that she is ready to follow in the footsteps of the greats. This is especially meaningful given that Eala herself was the inspiration for the first ever WTA tournament in the Philippines. Her journey from having no home tournament to competing alongside legends like Venus is a testament to how far she has come.
Eala's preparation for the DC Open has been intense. She has been training at the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, working with her coaches to refine her game. Her Wimbledon run has given her confidence, but she knows that the hard court season presents a different challenge. The transition from grass to hard courts requires adjustments, and Eala has been working hard to make those adjustments. Eala's coach, Joan Bosch, has emphasized the importance of consistency. Eala has proven that she can beat the best players in the world, but she needs to do it on a more regular basis. The DC Open is a chance for her to prove that she can maintain her level over the course of a tournament. She has been working on her serve, which has been a focus of improvement. A stronger serve will give her a significant advantage on hard courts. She has also been working on her movement, which is crucial on the faster hard court surfaces. The preparation has also included mental training. Eala has been working with a sports psychologist to help her manage the pressure of competing at the highest level. She has shown that she can handle the big moments, but she wants to be even more consistent. The mental side of the game is just as important as the physical, and Eala is determined to be at her best. The support she has received from her fans has also been a source of strength. As she said during her homecoming, "I genuinely felt everyone's love and support during each match." Eala's schedule leading up to the DC Open has been carefully planned. She has been balancing training with rest to ensure that she is at peak fitness for the tournament. She knows that the competition will be fierce, and she is prepared to give it her all. The DC Open is a chance for her to make a statement, and she is ready to seize the opportunity. The presence of such a strong field will only push her to raise her game to new heights.
Let us zoom out. The Mubadala DC Open is about more than just one tournament. It is about the next step in Eala's incredible journey. She has already achieved more than any Filipino player before her. She is the first to be seeded at Wimbledon. She is the first to reach the second week of a Grand Slam. She has beaten the best players in the world, and she is only 21 years old. The DC Open is a chance for her to continue that journey and to prove that she belongs among the elite. The opportunity to compete against the likes of Venus Williams, Jessica Pegula, Naomi Osaka, and Jasmine Paolini is invaluable. Eala will learn from the experience, and she will grow as a player. The tournament is a stepping stone on her path to greatness. The tennis world is watching, and the Philippines is celebrating. Eala is ready for the next challenge. Her presence in the DC Open is also a testament to her impact on Philippine tennis. As one report noted, Eala has firmly placed the Philippines on the global tennis map, turning each of her matches into a must-watch event. Eala's presence in the DC Open draw is also a sign of the changing nature of tennis. The sport is becoming more global, more diverse, and more driven by fan engagement. Players like Eala are not just athletes, they are cultural phenomena. They represent nations, inspire communities, and bring new audiences to the sport. The DC Open will be a showcase for Eala's talent, and the world will be watching. The tournament will be a celebration of how far she has come and a glimpse of where she is going. For more coverage in tennis, subscribe and hit the notification bell.